Hey guys, I got the Redcat steel transmission gears for the Redcat Gen7. There we go. I don't know if you can see them very well, but I want to install these and hopefully they go in nice and smooth. Stock Gen7 transmission with the Kimbrough 54 tooth spur. This has got the plastic gears that I showed you guys when I took it apart and I was not very happy. I've beat on this thing. I beat on this truck. I gotta tell you, the truck has really surprised me. It's taken the abuse that I've given it. It's not broke other than some C-hubs, which probably my fault. So I can't blame Redcat for that. This truck has been absolutely awesome. So now it's time to put some transmission gears in this thing and see how bad these are. This is the inside of the case. I have had this thing underwater quite a few times. And as you can see, there is a few little drops in there. But, you know, that's what you get when you treat your truck like a submarine. So, but all the gears are in really good shape. That right there, I'll clean this up a little bit. But still, that gigantic hunk of stuff has survived. It better, huh? And here we have the idler gear. It's in remarkably good shape. Very surprising. I'll get that right there knocked out. And this was the gear that I was really worried about. The input gear. On every axial transmission, they're always, you know, steel or metal of some kind. This was absolutely plastic and it survived all the abuse thus far you've seen from my truck. I'm really amazed that these gears survived. There are people that are saying this is really hard to get out, this little pin, and it is actually tight on the bearings. What I'm going to use, some welding pliers. I just taped them shut because they are spring loaded. Set the hole, or set the pin into the hole like that. Set it down here. Then just going to simply grab a 4mm bolt right there with this little makeshift tool I got here. Give it a few taps. Probably not the greatest way to hold this bolt here, but and there you go. That's out. And there's your pin. Simple as that. As you can see here, the new steel versus the old plastic. The steel really looks to be a decent quality. And I guarantee you it's stronger than the plastic. So, and my plastics didn't break, so shouldn't have a bit of issue. Pretty sure I'm going to break these drive shafts, which are actually showing quite a bit of wear. Let me see. Yeah, you can see definitely getting some wear in the drive shafts. So they'll probably be replaced soon. But new gears, actually pretty darn nice. Guys, of note, when you get the new gears, it comes with a new pin. That one right there in the middle of the screen. The old one is that one. If you happen to lose a new one in the bag by throwing it in the garbage, your cat comes along and eats it or whatever, this one will fit, except for you have to trim it down. As you can tell, it's a little bit too long. But yeah, if you lose that one, you can make this one work with a grinder, Dremel. Just don't hurt yourself. Don't cut off a finger, limb. Don't lose a leg or anything trying to fix that pin. With the new steel idler gear, it has a nice bevel there, no bevel there. Notice the bearing kind of sticks out a little bit. By looking at the size of the gear, and the way it's set up versus the old one, as you can see there's bevels on both sides of it. I don't think it'll be an issue. I'll find out when I tighten down the case and see how it feels. And the new gears are in the transmission. They feel nice and smooth. Look like quality gears. I mean, they really look like quality gears. The mesh looks good. When I put the case together, sometimes that's when you'll find if a gear is too tight, if they are, you know, binding or rubbing or something. That's when you find that out. Added some grease to the transmission. You don't really want to put a whole lot, but you want something in there to kind of give a little bit of lubrication. This much right here isn't too much, as it'll sling off the gears and kind of fill the little voids in the transmission in the case. Got the transmission back together. Everything flows nice and smooth. Everything feels good. Spur gear, everything just seems to feel really good, man. So far, I'm really happy with the gears. Alright guys, I got the drive shafts off. Let's listen to what this transmission sounds like. That's a 54 tooth Kimbrough spur gear with a Traxxas 11 tooth pinion gear. Stock motor 2S. I think it sounds pretty darn quiet.